Let's talk about energy and energy charge in System Shock Remake. So this is something that I learned pretty quickly while playing the game, and it is pretty basic, but it definitely helps to know this. So you can recharge your energy at these power stations, right? And to use them, you hit the use button. In my case, it's right click, and it refills your energy. And then as you shoot electric weapons, you will deplete your charge. That's all well and good. However, you can actually set the mode. So there's a power setting that directly relates to how much damage the weapon does and how much power it consumes. So on low setting, you can see I have 30% armor penetration and I deal 18 damage. Energy used 4 volts. On the high setting, I double my armor penetration. My damage increases by 2 times as well. And the energy used is actually a little bit over double. So instead of it being 8 volts, it's actually 9. And you can actually see visually. So here is high, and here is low. Now it's not too obvious, but on the high, there's a little bit of pulsing, and there's a little bit of a glow effect, so you can kind of tell that it's on high mode. And there's also an overload mode. And the overload mode, you could definitely tell that difference there. There's actual lightning coming off of the weapon. So it's called the over mode. So the difference between overcharge and high is you're looking at 80% armor penetration and substantially higher damage. However, the energy used is also substantially higher, 36 volts versus 9. So if I actually shoot this, first of all, that looks awesome, but also it consumes a lot. So let's say we want to go fight some dudes. We want to recharge our energy first. And we're going to go for it. We're going to go for some big shots here. Look at that, just blew him up immediately. There does seem to be a long cooldown as well. But it just completely destroys dudes. So this can be useful for burst damage. And if you're right next to a power station, you might as well go big. Now I have 3 different things just to demo this, but at any point in time, you can open up your inventory and switch modes. So let's say this one's on low. You can just change its charge to over. And now it's on overcharge. So yeah, that is the difference between those modes and the energy system. This is a very basic, like, entry-level guide. I'm going to go over more advanced things. There might be a keyboard shortcut to change modes, so that's also something to take note of if there is. But being able to one-shot difficult enemies will definitely help you in the game. So you essentially have access to more burst damage at the cost of more energy. But as long as you're near a power station, you can go a little nuts and have a little bit of fun. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or found this useful, and I will see you in the next one.